That gets us to benefits and gets us to ISS, the International Space Station. I like to start out with this iconic photograph, eclipse of the sun. Here's the moon. In the same picture up here is the International Space Station. When you look at the International Space Station close up from a telescope, it is incredible. It comes alive. Watch it come alive as it circles the Earth every 90 minutes. Watch the solar arrays and the radiators. Just watch it all as it goes from dark to light, circling the Earth every 90 minutes. Tracking the sun as it approaches sunlight. Space shuttle. Largest structure ever assembled in space, over a football field in length. 16 years to plan it, a lot of hiccups, a lot of changes. 9 years to build it. Cost since startup $50 billion. Costs per year average $2 billion. It's about 1/7, 1/8 of NASA's total budget. Lives lost, surprisingly, none. Number of space shuttle launches, separate launches required to build it, 37. Number of spacewalks required to put it together, 140. Astronaut residents, 177 from 15 countries. That's deceptive. There are almost 700 people who boarded the space shuttle on its way up there. So some of those people were repeat passengers. They don't count repeat passengers. Most at any time, 13. Usual crew size, which is up there now, is 6. International partners involved besides the United States, 15. Tellingly, China is not one of them. China was denied access to this club because somebody feared technology transfer. Oddly enough, who's spying on China now? You read the paper and you see what we've been doing with cyber spying. And you wonder, sometimes you really scratch your head and say, am I backwards here? What's going on? So because we denied them entry, they're doing their own space program. They've already sent a little robot to the moon. They've already got a little space station up there. They've declared that they want to go to the moon with humans and Mars. And maybe that'll be a good thing because maybe it'll kickstart the American space program from the doldrums where it has been for some time. I don't know, but it seems to me somebody's not making some really forward-thinking decisions here. That's just my opinion, but what do I know? Here are the partners. That's another issue, right? Look who's number 1 and number 2. So we have issues right now. Do you really want Russia to pull the plug? They're the only way we can get to the space station. We spent the most money, the US did. Most parts are up there. And yet American astronauts can't get there anymore because the space shuttle has been retired. The subject of another talk I'm going to give you, my favorite all-time, where I do a 4-act play and I change costumes and make an utter fool of myself. You guys can laugh. But the end point lesson is not funny. So the end point lesson is we are wholly dependent on Russia right now to get American astronauts up there. And so we argue with them, and who knows what this guy Putin will do. So here you have some other partners, and that's part of the coalition. Building the space station, one heck of a tinker toy.